Hi, I'm Felicia.
And I'm Giancarlo.
And this is our review of
The Cards of Cthulhu. I don't know why I did that.
How did you know how to pronounce that?
Cthulhu. It's from H.P. Lovecraft. Cards of Cthulhu, you play as one of the investigators trying to defeat minions and horrors while trying to close the gates. In the box you'll get 4 boards to represent each area in 4 different colors, a help sheet which has the turn summary on it and also other info for quick reference, 10 investigators, each with special ability. Some of these abilities will have a cost to use, a deck of cards which contains minions, horrors, gates, followers, items, and curses, metal coins to keep track of your experience and sanity level, and finally 2 green dice for health, 1 red die for body, and 4 white dice. To win, you must go through the entire deck of cards and have less than 5 minions on each board and no awakened horrors. If ever a board has 5 or more minions at the end of your turn, you'll lose the game. You can also lose the game if you lose all your health dice, or you don't have enough to pay a sanity cost. Here's how to set up. This game is meant for single player, but has a variant for multiplayer. For this review, we'll be looking at single player mode. Place the 4 areas in front of you and keep the help sheet handy for your first couple of games. Choose or randomly get 1 investigator to play as. I like the psychiatrist. He saved my butt plenty of times. Then take the 3 starter dice, which we'll use to attack, and 4 experience coins. Finally, shuffle the deck of cards and place it next to the board. You're now ready to fight or be swallowed.
Let's go through a simple round. First, you'll flip over 4 cards plus the number of gates open. At the start of the game, they are all closed. All items and special cards are put aside as you draw. Minions will go to their colored location, and horrors will go face down in their co-location depending on their type: minor, major, and unspeakable. These come into play face down, meaning that they are dormant. If you draw a gate, this will go to its spot on its location, and from now on you will flip over 1 extra card per open gate, even from the one that just opened. So in this case, I flip over an extra card. Now we go into purchasing. Here you can buy some of the cards you put to the side. Their cost is in the top part of the card and their ability is at the bottom. These can be items or followers. If you drew a curse card, follow that text on the card. All the cards you did not buy go into the discard pile and you get 1 coin from the bank for each card discarded.
Now let's take a look at the Awaken Phase. Here, if there are enough minions to wake up a sleeping horror, flip it face up, meaning that he is now awake. The next phase is Sanity Loss. If there are any horrors awake, the one with the highest dice combo will attack you. If it's a 3, for example, you must lose 3 sanity coins or kill a follower. However, since we are playing with a psychiatrist, we can use his ability to try and prevent the brain damage. So we roll a die and success! We survived that attack. If you can't pay this cost in any way, you go insane and lose the game. Next phase is attacking. Let's get rid of some of these minions and horrors so we can breathe a little. In this step, you choose one of the 4 areas you wish to attack. You roll your 3 basic dice and use those dice to kill off minions. You do not add the total of your dice and then do damage. You actually have to place dice on the minions you want to attack, so extra damage does not carry over. When you roll your attack dice, you can re-roll any dice except for the 1s. To kill a minion, you must have enough to equal or pass his defense number. If you do, you remove the minion and you gain 1 experience coin. During this step, be careful with your body die, the red one. If you roll the 1 on it, you lose a health die, one of the green ones, until you heal. If you roll a 1 on the body die and you have no health die left, you lose the game. If there is an awakened horror, attacks are a little different. To kill a horror, check his combo dice value. If its combo is 3, for example, you need to roll a straight of 3 dice or 3 of a kind. Place those dice on the card to kill it and gain that many experience coins. When fighting a horror, its combat value also means that your body die has more of a chance of making you lose health. For example, a horror of combo 4 means that a 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the red die will make you lose a health die. And finally, to close a gate, you must spend 3 experience coins and discard it. If you close this way, you gain 1 XP back.
During your turn, you can also do some magic spells. You can add spirit dice to your attack for 1 coin each, and up to 3 spirit dice can be added. This helps big time when dealing with a full board of minions or when trying to defeat a horror level of 4. Another spell you can do once per turn is Hurry. It costs 2 coins, but you get to do a second attack. You can heal for 3 and get back a health die you lost. And finally, you can destroy a gate by paying 3 experience. There is also a protection system in place on each location. Here's how that works. If there is an Awaken horror, you can't attack minions. If there are minions, you can't close gates or attack dormant horrors. Once you've finished your attacks, you check to see if the end game triggers. You win if there are no more cards in the deck, there are fewer than 5 minions in each location, and no Awaken horrors. If there are still cards in the deck, proceed to doing another round. Keep playing until you win or die horribly.
Cards of Cthulhu is best played in single mode, although you can play the multiplayer variant, which is played by simply giving each player a character and taking turns. You can play the co-op mode or the competitive mode, where each monster you kill is victory points at the end of the game. The game does not really scale well when adding player, but you can increase difficulty if you wish. The different investigators, items, curses, and followers you meet along the way is a really nice touch instead of just killing monsters. The push your luck element when rerolling dice is always welcome in a single player game, and the amount of choices you have on your turn makes every round pretty strategic. Where do I attack? Should I reroll? How many experience coins can I use up? Kill a follower or save some sanity? And questions like that will pop up at every turn. The rulebook is good with examples with stories and lore at the end of it. There isn't much replay value aside from playing different investigators and trying to beat your previous score. The artwork is really nice and the production quality is not bad. Although we did have an issue with some boards warping, it would have been nice to simply have one game board. There is also a heavy element of luck when flipping cards, and if the shuffle went bad, you might get badly hurt or even die in the first few rounds. Nonetheless, our team of reviewers each played it and had a good time with it, just not sure how often they would go back to it. It's a great gateway game though, easy to teach and pick up. If you're a Cthulhu fan and don't mind kicking some elder butt on your own, then check out this game. We're giving it 7 tentacles out of 10.